and it isn't about starting big. And also small choices can be really dynamic. We're not, all of your characters don't need to be like a Moira Rose or anything Jennifer Coolidge has ever done. Like it grows there by making authentic discoveries and celebrations and escalations one step at a time. So you earn out here, but you start here.
Welcome to Talkin' Improv. I have back with me for a second time Mary Hynes. We're talking improv today, character work specifically. Mary, thanks for always being around and talking improv with me.
Yeah, I love it. I live it. I can't get away from it.
Yeah. So we're talking characters today. So, character, like that term can kind of sometimes overload people's heads of like, I have to play a character. They think they have to have a whole backstory. They have to have an accent, or they have to have, a costume piece or something like that. But in improv, we can obviously make it a little more simple than that. What would you say to someone who's like, oh, I'm not sure if I'm comfortable playing characters in improv? How would you respond to that?
Sure. I hear what you're saying about how that can seem intimidating, because when you look at it from the outside in, you're like, how, like, that's really difficult to do. Like, how do I start big? And it isn't about starting big. And also small choices can be really dynamic. We're not, all of your characters don't need to be like a Moira Rose or anything Jennifer Coolidge has ever done. Like it grows there by making authentic discoveries and celebrations and escalations one step at a time. So you earn out here, but you start here. So one of the best way, there's lots of different techniques, and I'll explore. I'm so happy that we get to do a 4-week immersion, because the one-off people were like, I love it, I need more. And I was like, well, I have a lot more. So let's jump into it. Just arbitrarily choosing an emotion and seeing what that does kinesthetically, what you're following your body's kinesthetic response. So making a singular choice and then getting out of your own way to surrender to the kinesthetic response your body is happening. And then continuing to tease out and explore, if this is true, then what else is true? So to walk that into an example, Rich, give me an emotion.
Confusion.
So immediately I'm going to catch confusion. I'm going to like let it hit me and ripple all through me. So say it again.
Confusion.
I'm not supposed to be here right now.
Nice.
So notice that you can see, like, and I'd love for anyone to comment, like, where did you see it happen? But it's like, it's subtle, and it started in my eyebrow. So something will happen kinesthetically in your body. And when that thing happens, then like the player part of your brain goes like, oh shit, I've got eyebrows. So now you just keep like heightening and exploring. And inevitably now I'm like hunched over like this. I'm cut off from my power, which leads to voice, which leads to worry, which leads to like, now I'm noticing that I'm talking small, and I don't know, you're just really pretty, and I don't, it makes me scared being this close to you, Bob.
Oh, I love it. Fantastic, right? I love that when I said the word confusion, you didn't feel like you had to talk right away. Clearly, you just we saw it in you before, so you had patience with your character.
And I think improvisers, like actors, speakers in general, we can be afraid of silence, because silence can be read as weakness. However, you are interesting if you are interested.
Yeah.
Ooh, one more time. You are interesting if you are interested. And the majority of our communication is nonverbal. So if you're like, this is me being a cat playing with ball. So if once you get the suggestion, you start playing with it, you are dynamic and interesting, being in discovery and heightening. And if we keep talking, like, so this is the audience, this is us as players on stage, right? And so the audience is like waiting for stuff, and we're like ta 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 ta, and like the audience cannot come in to join us because we're like pushing them away with our overproduction. But if you breathe and relax and soften, it will pull the audience into you.
Ooh, yeah. Pull the
Doesn't that
audience into
sit?
you.
And it
Well
works.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like when we're talking scripted work like theater, obviously, you show up to the play, the performance, fully formed character, everything, but you've had all this time to rehearse it and think about it. Might have written your own backstory, something like that, right? Whereas in improv, no one expects a character to be fully formed right out of the gate. That probably would even detract from the fun a little bit because there's no discovery there, I would assume.
Yeah. That the intimacy and vulnerability of feeling create of stumbling around in the dark in front of the audience, like that's part of the joy of improvisation, like especially and then there's like line games and guessing games, and this is something that I learned from you, Rich, is that like it's not about getting it right, it's about sharing along the way, because improvisation is about showing real human life on stage. It's acting without a script. We're not endeavoring to be perfect and polished. Like it's supposed to be the beautiful mess that happens when you like, do you remember that turtle sandbox, like the play school green turtle sandbox? I always wanted one, never got one, but my friends did. It's like what we're showing them is we're like pulling that up, and look at all like the roly polies and like big like dirt balls and like spiders and salamanders. Like we're revealing, period.
I love it. Yeah, we're revealing the characters, and so and another thing that I think can throw people off about character is that, and you kind of alluded to this earlier, is that characters don't always have to be big, right? A subtle character can be just as important and impactful to an audience as a huge character, right?
Yeah. And I've been doing some more research lately because I love where I am in the ownership of the craft, and I love being a forever student. And um, what I got from my research is like we follow like characters, like we follow their wants and their needs and why they're unique. And I've been really focusing on like character centric work and characters who have wants and needs and fears, which drives what they do and how they go about getting what they want.
Yeah. One analogy I like to use is that a character is like a wall that you bounce a ball off of, right? And like physics dictates how a ball bounces off of a wall, but like the wall might be straight up and down, it might be curved, it might be cracked, it might be made of wood, or it might be made of cement. So all the different properties of the wall indicate how it bounces back. So if I say to you like, I got the promotion, your one character might respond one way and a different character might respond totally different way to the exact same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And the techniques that you're going to learn in this class are going to be anchor points you can come back to when you feel like your ball is doing too much ricochet and you like don't even know where the wall is or where your partner is or the racket is. So everything that I teach you has like an anchor word or phrase that you can come back to. So you can always come back to confusion, or you can always come back to lips, or you can always come back to your emotionally charged point of view that birds are government drones sent to spy on us. So when you feel yourself going out too far, you can anchor yourself with that and then continue to radiate around that point of concentration.
Nice, very cool. Could we try just a character thing right now, just so you can we can see Mary Hynes do some character stuff?
I know you never asked.
Okay. uh, how about this? I'm just gonna throw out some random words, and then for every word, just like show me like do one line of dialogue from the point of view of whatever character you're inspired by. How about that? Right?
I love it. Let's go.
Birthday cake.
Oh my gosh. There isn't anything that I love more than a birthday party, because there's something about birthdays that just bring everybody together. And no matter what your huss and fuss is about, you can always you can always just have a little bite of red velvet with buttercream frosting. And there's something really magical about birthday cake. It's got healing powers. I know it.
Nice sidewinder.
Yo, dude, welcome to Shred and Bed. We take sleep to the next level, man. Most people are like, I'm just gonna sleep that horizontal pass out. But here at Shred in Bed, we believe sleep can happen anytime, anywhere. What was
Public.
that?
I,
I need a second. Ooh, I love that guy. His name's like Chet. Sorry, go ahead. See, I just want to
no, I
keep
love it,
going.
but it's like both of those are great examples. Like you didn't know you were going to say fuss and muss or whatever you like
Shred
these
in
things.
Bed. I had
You
no
you
idea.
didn't have to go in knowing. You discovered them, but you let the character play, and then you got these fun things out of here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So how about this? I'm going to give you a line of dialogue,
No,
like
I
I'm your
love this
scene
game. I'm
partner.
so here for this. Okay, sorry,
I
I'll
love
shut
it.
up.
I'm gonna give you a line of dialogue, and I want you to respond as one character, and then we'll reset. I'll give you the line again, and then respond as a totally different character. I'll just give you the same line like 3 times. I think the ship has a problem.
Yeah, you always have problems on first cruises, me lad. Oh, it hurts. I like it. Okay.
I think the ship has a problem.
Oh no. This is my first time working for Disney Cruises, and I was just really hoping that it would be a more magical management experience.
I think the ship has a problem.
I think we all have a problem.
See, no, amazing, right? The same line of dialogue could have a zillion different responses. Even individual characters have different, but it's like you feel it as the character, and what would they say in this
Yeah,
moment,
and
right?
it's so fun. Like when you and thank you for that. I always love playing with you, where
Oh yeah,
it's always a blast. And
Billy bits.
I think one of the reasons that we always have a great time together is like there is a common language of reverence and love. Like I celebrate the shit out of you, you celebrate the shit out of me. So when as and I really work, I do a lot of active work in all of the ensembles that I coach and every group that I play in, the dynamic must be like this. Like we get to be leaning into and like loving each other. And I feel like when you have that safety, you feel comfortable taking more big risks because you know you're loved and supported. And I think that's something that you and that's one of the reasons why I'm working with Dare to Fail, because that's such an important linchpin of play and growth.
And I'm super excited always to have you, a first teacher in Dare to Fail besides myself, and the first teacher beside myself to teach a multi-week class, which, depending on when you're watching this, it starts on March 22nd. As of recording this, there are 5 spots left, so they may be going fast. So get out
And
there.
I
So
and
Mary
I want
Hynes.
and I want to share like whatever your experience level is, whether you're new or advanced, this is for you, and it's going to help you level up from whatever level you're approaching the work at with too.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah, this isn't just for
Yeah.
novices. It's not just for experts, anything. And if someone in the class is like a better character game than you, don't feel bad about it. Everyone's just trying to up their level from where they're at. That's perfect.
Yeah, and something like that I like to say to that is if you see when you see someone doing something really cool, you get to do that too. So it's
Yeah.
not it's so we get to choose inspiration over intimidation. You're like, "Oh, wow, look what they're doing. I get to do the same thing."
I love it. Mary Hynes, thanks so much as always for talking improv with me.
And thanks for the great bit setups, and thanks for having Dare to Fail, and thanks for everyone listening and considering. If you're considering and you're on the fence, send me a message and I'll pull you over to where the grass is greener. It's nice over here. We have snacks.